Hey guys, I just wanted to do a very quick video as a follow-up to this great little project from another YouTuber. His channel is called Det Build Stuff. I think the original idea for this came during a live stream with Detlef and a couple of other YouTubers. The idea, I don't know if you can guess actually what it is. It's actually a clock, which is based on the resistor color codes. Although this is a great little project, there was just a couple of things that I didn't really like about it very much. So I've just made a couple of small mods to it, which I'm going to outline in this video. Sorry Detlef, but it had to be done. I will leave a link to the original video in the description from Mr. Detlef. So basically I've made two very minor modifications to the program. The first one, in the original,
red, orange, yellow, green, blue.
There's a button here. If you're not overly familiar with your color codes, there's a button here that can display a visual representation of the clock. Now originally this had the date right here and then the time, and I felt as the idea is so you can cheat if you're not familiar with your color codes, I felt that was a little bit confusing. So I've got rid of the date and I've just spaced out the time a little bit just so it kind of lines up better with the actual bars themselves, and I think it just makes it easier especially if you want to actually learn the color codes. So you can see that we've got the 1400. Okay, so the other thing that I did is this board here, which is described in the original video. It's a TTGO ESP32 development board. It has got a battery connector on the back here, and me being me, I always like to power my things from a battery if possible. So I usually use old cell phone batteries in my projects, kind of like this one. Okay, so now we're powered from the battery. I felt, wouldn't it be nice if we could actually see the current status of the battery condition? So I coded here the bottom button, which originally didn't do anything. It now tells you the battery voltage, brings it up for a couple of seconds, and then goes back to the clock again. Quite a simple mod, which I felt was very useful for running the device from a battery. So I only made a couple of small mods to the program, three in the pin definitions. One is for the ADC enable, the other is for the ADC battery read, and the other is a conversion factor. We added a definition for the second button, a small bit of code to enable that button. We've got a digital write to enable the A to D converter, and then just a duplicate code for the second push button. Then in the display, this is basically just to change the layout for the clock. It's quite straightforward. I just relayed out the structure of the string for the clock, added a few spaces and a few colons to get it to line up a little better. And this is it right here. And then the final thing I did was to add some code to basically to read the state of the analog input over a sample, convert that with a bit of math to a voltage, display it on the screen for 3 seconds, and then revert back to the status prior to the second button being pressed. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that very short video, and I'll see you next time.